Alright, this is gonna be the YouTube video right here. We on look, we live on stream. What's good, reaction channel? Welcome back to another video. Make sure y'all sub up to both of the channels that y'all see up here. But this for the reaction channel for today. We got my nigga mediocre tutorials and reviews.
Come to think of it, there actually isn't a single
his name don't fit his videos, but
months without the help of Grammarly.
I rock his man videos heavy, bro.
What up, YouTube? I am yo mediocre tutorials and reviews.
There we go. Now we talking.
Back in here with one more video. Guys, I got a special treat for you here today. So you already know what time it is. It is time to get active. Shout out to a YouTube creator. He goes by It's Complicated.
Let's get into the video. Let me skip. There we go.
Possible thing to keep up, to satisfy.
Hey, I want him on one of our podcasts.
Well, let's get in
too.
there. Let's see what these people have to say. Without further ado.
Do you think there's a difference between what women say that they want in a relationship and what they actually respond to?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So then, can you trust a woman's dating advice?
Never.
No.
Hell
I can't trust
nah.
women at all.
What advice would you give to the men who don't
There's red
trust
pill.
women?
All right, so men that don't trust women, keep doing it. Don't trust them. I haven't found a woman right now in the 22 years I've been on the planet. I haven't found a woman that I trust, and that's just because you can't trust any of them. You can't. They're gonna. You go to the military, you come back, you don't have shit. You get married, you divorce. She takes everything. It's
How about this question?
very
What's
specific.
the incentive for a man to get married?
the incentive for a man to get married. Like, I guess the point of getting married is, you know, you're committing yourself to someone who you want to die with and grow with. You don't want to see anyone else. You're not looking for that in anyone else.
Is there anything that a married couple can do that an unmarried couple can't do?
Hell yeah, it's the same thing.
No.
That's
feel
why
like
I
you can do the
said
same thing.
I'm gonna get married in my own way, depending on the female and depending on how special I want to make her feel, depending on how special she make, you know.
Married
Depending
or
on how
not,
rare
I feel like
and
being
different
married though,
shit
it's
and
more
shit.
of like you want to show the world, you know, like, this is my wife. You know, you're more, you know, just you're locked to her. You don't want to fuck around on the side. There's no more Vegas. There's no more coming here, you know, looking for hoes on the street. None of that. It's all cut out.
He keep
Why is it
rocking back
that
and
in the
forth.
age
That
of
nigga black as shit.
independent women, a man's value is often determined by what he provides?
Good question.
I would say because women look at a man that got a lot of money as a respect factor. They base their level of respect off the money, I feel.
Agreeable.
Okay, but
That's
does that mean
agreeable.
that guys who don't have a lot of money are not worthy of respect?
You gotta earn your respect. Say if you don't have money, you the average nigga. You gotta. I don't know, to be honest with it. Never mind. I don't know what to tell y'all, cause I'm not the average nigga, and I'm gonna have hella bread in a few. But shit, I don't know what to tell you shit.
To them, yes. To me, any man, whether he got money or not, deserves it, especially if respect is a two-way street. It must be
Facts.
given in order to get got.
In fact, that's something my pops drilled into my head as a very young child. You don't understand what I'm saying? At the place that he worked at, I remember having a conversation with a janitor and him having a conversation with the principal of the school. And I'm over there and take your child to work day, looking at the two interactions, and it was the exact same. It was the exact same interaction. Just watching him move put that idea within my head. You treat everybody the same, irrespective of where they are at from a money perspective or whatever have you. So let's keep it moving.
Men don't have money, status. They don't have none of that shit. None of them have that. Like, a small percentage of them do, but most of these out here boosie. We just gonna keep it
Okay,
on it.
do you think it's true that women would rather be the emperor's mistress than the peasant's wife?
Yes, that's 100. They gonna go after
Emperor
the
mistress than the
winners,
peasant wife.
who
True.
taking dubs. They rather, you
facts.
feel me? They'll rather be under that than you feel me? That's
That's fast, cause honestly, if a woman is under a higher value of man that's making like $1 million plus a year, bro, she knows she not gonna find no other nigga like that, bro. A nigga that's what, bro? It's hardly niggas making 6 figures a year, so that's like the 1% of males. So she knows she not gonna get another one back, so she gonna have to act accordingly or go back to the peasants. It's simple.
a loser. They don't want to be with no. Come on, because nobody, you as a man, would you want to be with a loser like
No.
female?
Well, we'll put it this way, right? How about this one? Why is it that a woman is quick to reject a man that lives with his mom, but quick to accept a man that lives with his wife?
Because the man that's with his wife has something established. At least the man that's living with his mom is not doing nothing for himself. We got to keep it 100 out here as
That's
men.
facts.
We can't blame.
But see, the problem is it's not
agree.
the same on the in the reverse is what the facilitator is trying to get at. Dudes are not going to choose a married woman over a woman who lives at home with their
but it's
parents.
different.
It
Yeah, it's
doesn't
not the same. Yeah, many
matter to us.
Yeah, it's
It
different.
doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Is she bad? Does she treat us well? Does she give us peace?
Good
You understand
sex,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Although I will offer myself personally, I will never go after the married one because that's just drama. That's just all types of drama that I would never want to deal with. In my opinion, I don't got time for no drama, no bullshit like that.
Take
Let's
it,
keep it
yeah.
rocking.
The woman, we got to keep it 100 within ourselves. You still living with moms, like, nigga, what you doing? You feel me? You got to
Facts.
get your own shit.
That's true.
Can you name something a man does that he thinks is a turn on, but is really a turn off?
Yeah, when they flex their money and they
She
flex
ugly.
things that aren't theirs, and we know that it's not theirs. It's just everything is not about money. I don't
When you fake flex, basically she's saying when you fake flex like a fake Rollie, fake watch and stuff, she won't see the real stuff.
care about your money. I don't want to see.
She definitely
that
cares about money. She's lying.
You live in a house with a pool, but in reality, you really live in an apartment.
Yes, she cares about money. She just hate niggas that fake that they have money. She cares about money.
And
though.
lastly,
So I don't know what he's about to say, but he always asks a
smart
question,
question.
to set them up to get how they think about something,
Yeah,
and
make
then he
them
asks
contradict
another
themselves.
question, which usually disproves their
Yeah.
the same logic. What it sounds like she just said is that she hates fakers, but
Yeah,
notice
but she still
when
want
she
the
started
money.
out, she said, "I hate when they flash their money," but really what she's saying is, "I hate when they flash their money and it's not true."
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
what
she really
That's
just
what I
said.
Nigga, that's what I just said.
Right? She
Nigga.
never said, "I don't hate when they just flash money." Okay, let's
Yeah,
keep
she
it
definitely
rocking.
care about money. She says she don't
can you
care
think
about.
of
She
something
care
that a
about money.
woman does that she thinks is a turn on, but is really a turn off?
The little
He's
the face. What is it? The goofy face?
Oh,
the duck face?
lips.
The duck face selfie. 100% worst thing you can do.
One thing I don't understand about women is this: that you can be there in every single way for them that you can possibly give. You know, you might be able to buy them things, you might be able to speak to them nice, spend quality time, but it never makes them happy. They always dig deeper and they always need more. I've never met a woman that's just like, I like you for what you give me, and I don't want you to, you know, I understand you lack in some things. You know, I feel like women.
Nah, women don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. They not gonna say it, but they want a man to go protect and provide. Mostly provide. A man ain't got that go out. That man is about his shit. Good sex included as well. Well, you ain't gotta have that good sex, bro. You ain't even gotta look that good, bro. If you could protect and provide for a woman, that's all they really looking for. They not gonna say it because they not that. Some women are big brain, they didn't know what the difference, the rules and shit, but yeah.
You can't be too understanding that they need more.
Of course, they gonna always need
He
more.
needs a YouTube channel.
Why will a woman wear a fake wedding ring to repel men, but a man will wear a fake wedding ring to attract women?
Because women want a man
It's T.
that's
Rodney.
they want a man that's already got a woman, or they want a man that can get women. They don't want to be, like we said, they don't want to be with no loser ass. Come on, who would want to be?
I don't know
you
what you
wanna
mean by
be
that
with
term
no
loser. I guess he's saying loser, somebody that's not, I don't know.
woman like that.
Okay.
His
Do you find it
definition of loser is
hypocritical when
different.
parents advise their sons to avoid gold diggers while also advising their daughters to find a man who will take care of them?
Yep.
Yes.
This
Yes,
nigga
you
asked
gotta
some good
keep it
questions.
100 on both sides, and I feel like a lot of parents don't do that. And I feel like, okay, and that's another thing I learned. I feel like a lot of
This nigga
Leonardo
asked
da
some
Vinci
God
seems to have
questions,
encrypted the
bro.
Great Pyramid of
The
Giza
way
into
he asked the
Vitruvian
question,
Lake.
how he
moms are
This nigga
teaching
is
their
smart.
sons the wrong thing. Like they're not teaching their sons like what attracts women. At the end of the day, they're teaching them to be the good guy and the
Yeah,
nice
that's
guy.
facts. I
And the
agree.
nice guys don't get shit. The nice guys don't finish the race.
But that's the thing, though. He said the mothers don't teach the kid, the son, how to become a real man, basically, that way, attractive man that a woman gonna want. I feel like a mother can do that, but at the same time, she can't. Like, I feel like that's the dad job to, you know, teach the teach the son what a woman really want. Yeah, no, I feel like the mother really not gonna be able to. She gonna teach him to be respectful, all this extra shit. When that, at the end of the day, most bitches really don't give a fuck about that. You got that guap. That's all that matter, really.
Finish last. That's what they
He got some muscle.
The more that he talks, like you could tell he's halfway there. He just needs a little bit of more knowledge and information from this side of the internet, and he'll be a complete way there. It seems like he's picked up some knowledge and understanding, but he still has this weird thing with equating, well, men do the same thing too. Like, no, and a lot of the things, even after you answer the question, you then go back and say that it is a little bit different from a man's perspective.
Is a single mother more likely to raise an alpha or a beta male?
Like I just said.
Beta.
Like I just said. That's nigga, I be on point, nigga. Hey, so to the Farm Bill podcast, we talk about this shit all the time. Nigga, I be on point. You can't tell me I don't be on point what I be talking about.
A beta.
I literally just said that, bro.
Exactly, a simp, right?
A simp ass.
Yeah, like the mother cannot raise that son to be that alpha. She can't, bro. I feel like that's the dad job, bro. Really.
Right.
A simp ass.
So
then why are there so many ways? So I asked, doesn't the rise of single moms contribute to the lack of respectable men?
100%.
So why are so many women saying I don't need a man, but then complaining about the lack of respectable men?
Because a lot of these men are not respectable. They don't demand they respect. A lot of this day and age, a lot of the men out there are beta males because they wanna please the woman. They wanna do everything and put her on a pedestal, and they wanna do everything for the woman. But women don't want that. At the end of the day, they want you to go after what you want to go after. Do your mission first. You feel me? They want you to keep going.
See, that's how I meant by he there, but he not. I see what he mean, because he not fully there, because he was going on to something. I don't know what the hell he talking about.
You to do whatever you want to do, and that's what men don't get. They don't want to do. Men don't want to get out there. They don't want to do what they want to do. You have to do that at the end of the day, because
I think he trying to say, if you focus on yourself, the woman gonna come. Hey, LGC with the hoes. I appreciate the hoes. It just popped up on my feed. Appreciate the hoes. No cap.
That's what's gonna bring you the most success and the most women at the end of the day, because the successful man at the end of the day is gonna have the most options as far as the women.
Do you ever hear this expression? If you chase women, you'll eventually run out of money. If you chase money, you'll never run out of women.
That's facts.
Exactly.
Like I literally just, nigga, y'all can't tell me I don't be on point. Nigga, I just said that. I literally just said, you focus on yourself, focus on what you chasing, and basically, as a man, focusing on yourself gonna lead to that money, and females just gonna come with it, bro. Like,
that's
literally just what I said.
Why are most early schooling teachers women, while male teachers typically handle the older students?
Most men are probably pedophiles, and they want to sleep with the person who's going to be their person, and then most women can tolerate a younger child.
Okay, most early schooling teachers are women. Every man is a mother. Women have had a strong influence over boys for centuries. If men are to blame for oppressing women, what does that say about the women who raised those men?
Ooh, wow.
This nigga got some fire questions. Did y'all not just hear what this nigga asked? Bro, this man different. What the hell?
Wow.
This nigga, I never thought about this, bro. I never thought about it like that.
Fathers are terrible? I have no idea.
Oh, wow.
I got nothing on that one.
Do women feel entitled to
a... that right there is everything that he just said. Everything that he just said is so much propaganda and bullshit that has been fed to him. And that's so when pressed the second layer deep, he had nothing for him. He had nothing for him.
I ain't gonna care. I can't even answer that last question.
I'm just sex.
Yes, they
He had nothing for him.
Relationship if they give a man sex.
I had a question.
Hold up, I missed that question. Hold on.
I got nothing on that one.
Do women feel entitled to a relationship if they give a man sex?
Yes, they do.
Why?
Because they feel like once they open their inner self up to a man, they feel like you got to give them 110% by any means, because they feel like their personal spots is very lucrative. And at the end of the day, they want you to love them for them. Once they give you that, that's like their hidden treasure. You know, it's like once you find that gold, you don't need the leprechaun no more.
I actually don't agree with that.
He on something.
I think there's just as many
I agree.
savage women out there that just just want to give up the cookie because, you know, they want to feel good that night just as many as those that, you know, want to give it up in exchange for a relationship. I think it's just as many out there. I think us as dudes, we overestimate how many just want to have fun sometimes. I think we overestimate.
I agree on that too.
Are women doing men a favor by giving them sex?
Yes.
A woman doing a man favor by giving him sex? That's a good question. I don't know
The reason I say yes and no is because I wouldn't look at it as a favor, because at the end of the day, both parties are pleasure. You know what I mean?
True, of course. If a woman is rewarding a man with sex, why is there pressure on him to please and satisfy her?
True that.
He's stuck right there. That's good.
Men don't care if they satisfy women.
Oh, really?
What?
So related to that, they say that 70% of women are not satisfied from intercourse.
Yeah, that's facts.
Right? Okay. Why would a woman rather fake an orgasm than teach her partner how to give her a real one?
Because men have big egos, and when you fuck it up, they get all hurt.
It's too much work to show them.
Okay, but why would a woman deny her own pleasure and satisfaction to protect a man's ego?
Because they're ridiculous.
I did that to my ex.
Killing them.
Who is more likely to be sexually frustrated, man?
Oh shit. That's funny.
I did that to my ex.
Who is more likely to be sexually frustrated, men or women?
I'm gonna say
He asked who's most likely to get frustrated.
Ever been. No one can.
Emotional, who most likely to get emotional is definitely a female.
women, because me per se,
And frustration is emotion, right?
I can go out with my woman and have a good night.
I didn't hear the question.
And satisfy myself, and I'm okay. These women nowadays, they want 4 or 5 hours. You give them 30 minutes. That's not good enough. You call the minute man. You understand what I'm saying? And us men, we're satisfied. I can go right to sleep. You know what I mean? Throw a little ice cream, throw on the channel, and I'm going to sleep. But that's how it is. So.
And
yeah.
Okay, if women are capable of having multiple orgasms, how do you know when sex is done? Is it when the man is finished or when the woman taps out?
It should be when she taps out. I go until she taps out.
Okay,
So,
all right.
I don't.
When a woman decides to give a man a shot, is there a window of time for him to close the deal before she gets bored?
Yes.
So timing is important, right?
100%.
That is true. I
Are
agree.
young women aware that they will have peak years of beauty, fertility, and dating options, but will lose influence over men as they age?
No.
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 You don't think they're aware of it?
I don't think they're aware of it.
Okay, but it's true.
They're not
right?
aware
I
at
think
all.
it's true.
Okay.
Okay, that's reaction. They're not aware.
They're becoming
A lot of women do not understand. They want to be city girls till they about 30, 35, and all this extra shit. No man is going to want you. You ran through. You was a stripper, all this extra dumb shit. You're old. But 35 is considered old. Because I know I'm not going to want a 35-year-old. I'm not even going to want a woman that's 30 plus, honestly. Unless she, but that's very rare. They're not really aware of the age and,
aware. Yes, they are.
Oh, they becoming aware for real? I can't tell.
true.
Shit.
But women aren't
On a
aware.
Fresh and Fit podcast, they're not aware
So
at
why do
all.
women often choose to wait for romance and focus on their
Yeah, like I
career
just said.
when their own window is the most limited?
Because their dad sold them on a principle that was
Why does it keep blaming the men?
thing. They told them that you're gonna grow old, you're gonna have the Prince Charming, he's gonna come through with your
Okay, his answer don't make no sense, bro.
prince, and he's gonna slay a dragon and all this other bullshit. That's not gonna happen.
I think it's a matter where they think they're going to be like that forever. So they got a longer window, they feel.
because women want to have their fun at the end of the day. They want to act like they don't want to do what men do.
Yeah.
But they do. We don't know. Most of us don't know, but the real ones know. But
that
they
P
do what
envy.
they do at the end of the day too. They don't tell us that. They don't tell nobody that. But it's 100. That's what it is.
What's the difference between a man who spoils his woman and a man who's whipped?
A man who spoils his woman, that's like me. I buy my.
Wait, what
I buy
that
my
mean?
girl
What
nice
whip
things,
mean?
but I'm
I don't
not
know what that
whipped
mean.
because I know that, if I were to,
I don't know what
be
it
in a
mean.
situation where she didn't, love me anymore, or like me, or walk away, it wouldn't, I wouldn't be like, hey, let me spend more money to get that back from you. Whipped is when you're like, you're a simp almost. You're pussy whipped.
Oh yeah.
She
I'm
has you,
on.
like on a leash.
Okay, I don't mind I spur my lady to extinct. If I get what I want, and I tell her this all the time, if I get what I want, you can get what you want anytime. If I'm getting my hey, cause I ain't gonna cap, just not just ask, can she make me a bowl of cereal? Cause I'm out here working, not just for me, but for us. And the only thing she gotta do is sit at home. I come home from an 8-hour shift. If they can't make me a bowl of cereal, boom, she made a bowl of cereal. Shit, you wanna go to the mall? Shit, come, like, you know, it's not simple when you, and I'm not just, you know, but you know, once you understand the roles, I feel like it's not really champagne, you know?
Like, come on, let's go.
Nah, but I don't mind.
Is it generally true that men seek the hottest woman they can afford, while women seek the richest man they can attract?
This nigga with these questions,
So can dating
bro.
be compared to prostitution?
Yes.
Who is more likely to be sexually frustrated, men or women?
Men.
Who is more likely to be frustrated due to lack of sex?
Men.
Would you agree that men who are frustrated are more likely to be mad at the world?
Yes.
Yeah.
So do you think that if prostitution was cheap and accessible, there would be less rape and sexual violence?
Yes.
Yeah.
If so, would you be in support of making that possible despite the fact that it objectifies women?
Yes.
Is that a worthy sacrifice?
Yes.
Who is more likely
Wow.
That nigga answer
Yeah,
fast as shit.
you know, I think it should be legal. I mean, at this point, I mean, shit, it happens
I
even though
agree.
it's illegal, and I get it when it's from a streetwalker's
I
perspective.
feel
but-
like and Twitch and YouTube, I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want, by the way. I believe that the raping stats would definitely go down. They probably will come to a complete, of course they're gonna have like that one person, but if prostitution was that cheap, you dig.
when you can link up with someone online and arrange something at a certain place,
Yeah.
like I think it should be legal. You know what I'm saying?
It
I mean, I've
definitely
been to
should
the
be
red light
legalized.
district in Amsterdam, and it's just like, and I'm just looking around like, oh, this is are we still on Earth? Like, it was so ridiculous to me, and it made me realize that it's just because I'm in my own microcosm of the United States of America. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I think at like this point, I don't understand why it is not legal. I don't understand why it is not. It makes literally no sense to me. I really don't get it, because it happens anyway. So it happens anyway. Just legalize it.
They become frustrated due to lack of sex, men or women?
Men. You know, see, women can handle it. You know what I mean? They got little toys and you got so many different things and so many ways that they can satisfy themselves. Us
That's
men,
true.
we don't really have too many.
That's
so,
true.
You know, we want that shot, and if we don't get that shot,
That's
you know, we're
facts.
kind of like, you know, we're frustrated, you know, so.
And it's cool for a girl to have a dildo vibrator and all that extra shit, but when it's time for a man that can't get no coochie to try to please himself, he'll be considered, if he beat his meat, he weird. If he get a pocket pussy, he weird. If he do whatever to himself, he weird. But, you know?
Definitely us.
Would you agree that the men who are frustrated are more likely to be mad at the world?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so here's a controversial topic. Do you think if prostitution was cheap and accessible, do you think there would be less rape and sexual violence?
I'm gonna start off by saying this, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That's
I feel like
start
it
off as a mental
decrease
illness
sexual
and a
violence.
sickness. So once that's placed upon your brain, and no matter if you can pay for it or you can't, they get the thrill of it. Such as Ted Bundy. You know what I mean? So no, I feel it'd be the same, maybe even higher.
All right, so that's the end of the video. And I actually agree with the brother right there. I think it should be legalized, but no, I don't think it's gonna decrease the R word and.
But I feel like it's worth to try to decrease
sexual violence at all. Like those types of people on a whole nother level, legal or illegal. Those are just
they
the scourge
just
and
weird.
scum of society.
Yeah, they want the
I don't
7-year-old
think that
and
it's
stuff.
correlated at all to streetwalkers and prostitution and escorts and stuff like that. That's a whole nother level. Anyway, I wanted to bring you guys this content here today. Hopefully you enjoyed the reaction. Hopefully you enjoyed.
I enjoy it, no cap. Alright, that's the end of the stream. Alright, for the people that's watching on the reaction channel, that's the end of the reaction video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And y'all can see, about to hit that big 800 on this channel. I upload every day on both channels, this channel and that channel. Y'all show me some love. No bad.